It is time.
Hey, you're listening to Galaxy Jams Reacts. We're here with Becca LeVan from Solar Circuit, and we're listening to Forever Heavy by Black Moth Super Rainbow from their album Dandelion Gum. This was from 2007, and Black Moth Super Rainbow, occasionally abbreviated BMSR, is an American psychedelic electronic indie rock band, and they're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so let's check it out.
All right, what's your thoughts?
You know, Black Moth Super Rainbow is a band that has endured with me for so many years. My guitar player, my old guitar player, introduced it to us while we were on tour in the band. So whenever I listen to this band, I think about driving through big open fields on the way to the next show. Just something about is so strange, yet it's so huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's such a gigantic sound this guy makes. It's one guy, his name's Tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yeah, he goes by Tobacco. He actually does a lot of work with Adult Swim, I think, but also he just made the opening. I may be wrong, but I think that he made the opening song to the show Silicon Valley, which is like I think that he did that, but he did like the opening song for some big show. And that's under his alias Tobacco, which is a lot more like abrasive and not as melodic as Black Moth Super Rainbow. But just like what he does with the vocals and the subject matter is so whimsical and it's so strange and dark and psychedelic. And I just absolutely love them.
What do you think about it, Becca?
Yeah, I think it's really cool, really unique, and really sparkly. Like it's interesting how it's more like the mid and the high and like those components. There's obviously still bass there, but like the meat of it is somehow even in the mids and the highs and like that sparkle and the effects that are going on.
Mm-hmm. I think that also
Really
is what gives it its kind of lo-fi quality.
Right.
Yeah,
That's going on because it's like really, really lo-fi, but you can tell there's a lot of production work that went into it. Let's get back into it. Black Moth Super Rainbow.
It just sounds so dosed. You know?
Adult Swim makes a lot of sense.
I like the lo-fi 8-bit. It's cool.
Some of the overall music kind of makes me feel like Beck would do something like this at some point.
Yeah, what'd you guys think?
I like it a lot. You've introduced me to Black Moth Super Rainbow actually when we were going down the road on a tour thing, and that was I've always liked his sound, and really got me into that lo-fi sound. Like I was just saying, I said over the chat, which I think that it also reminds me, just the music part of it reminds me of something either Beck might do or might have been done on a couple of albums. But just it's just the overall sound of it and kind of the vamp that was going on with it reminds me of that. I like it.
I think that it just sounds so deceptively rudimentary. And when you're really, if you listen to it on the surface, it doesn't sound like, sounds like a, the way that it's put together is so, to me, it sounds rudimentary. But then the more you listen to it, the more you realize how on purpose every single part of that is, from like the chopped up drums to, the soaring synth to, the abrupt changes that he goes through. And again, I like the subject matter because Black Moth Super Rainbow frequently in most of his songs always talks about like the sun and nature and things like that, which I think is just really dosed. Again, you know what I mean? It's great. What did you think, Becca? Have you ever listened to Black Moth Super Rainbow before?
I actually haven't. I saw Tobacco at Sensorium a couple years ago. We played, and he was one of the headliners, and that was fun. But no, I've actually never heard, or I've heard of them, but I've never listened to Black Moth.
So you got to play a show on the same bill as them?
I can't remember if it was the year. It was Sensorium, a festival in Philly, and I can't remember if it was the year we were playing. We played 2 years.
That's Tweed, right?
Yeah, Tweed's Festival. Yep. I can't remember if they were the headliner the year we played or if it was the opposite year, but I think it was. But yeah, it was a fun set. Yeah, I think it's really interesting, really unique, very like the Adult Swim makes a lot of sense to me, very off the air.
Right, yeah.
You know that show?
Yeah, it sounds like what would come up when like that black card where it says the Adult Swim and it plays like the weird music.
Yeah, in the background.
That's what it sounds
definitely.
like to me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kai here with Galaxy Jams. I hope you enjoyed that React video. If you didn't know, we live stream a music improv show every single Tuesday, and we'd love to have you there. But if you want to hear what we sound like, just give us 30 seconds.